You're listening to Anthony on the Virus, Sirius XM.
Oh, the shark thing? Oh yeah. Well, I was backstage at the PNC Arts Center.
Yes.
And I'm getting ready to do like another vacation. I'm just sick of doing these you go to those stupid resorts where you sit at the bar pool having a pina colada, just some crap you'd never drink. There's somebody urinating next to you. And then they always have they create this paradise in the middle of this unbelievable poverty to the point they have to build like 10-foot walls so these people won't climb in and stab you with Cohiba cigars. Basically, you land in these countries and they put you on a bus and they drive like 80 miles an hour and blow by all the poverty. There's like people chasing chickens and stuff. And then they just drop you off at this resort. Dun, 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 dun. Isn't this great?
Good, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, and I used to always sit there and be like, why am I getting all these dirty looks? This is I read this book. It's called Confessions of an Economic Hitman. This will explain why you get the dirty looks when you go. Because I'm basically, if I go to a country and we had a war with them and we kicked their ass, it's like, okay, yeah, we probably knocked down your famous statue, raped a couple of your women, casualties of war. Now, I know why I'm getting the dirty looks and I'm at the result. When I go to Costa Rica, it's like, I don't remember the American-Costa Rican War.
Where was that battle?
Yeah, but this book here, this Confessions of the Economic Hitman, it's written by this guy, John Perkins, and it basically explains how through, like, governmental loans, we ensnare these people in this debt that they never get out of, and we just, it's like brilliant evil. And this isn't like, George Bush is an idiot. It isn't one of those books. It's just about this guy's job. He basically lays awake at night trying to justify the crap that he's doing. It's like reading like Goodfellas. It's like the mob. I can't explain it, man.
I want to read that.
You got to read this book. Just put your joystick down.
Where does this plug in?
Huh?
What is this? Book? What do they call that?
Like I said, I very rarely read. That's why I'm suggesting that.
What would their economy be if we weren't there? Or if these resorts weren't there, if Americans and other richer countries didn't come there and spend their money?
That book basically explains how we'll like give them a loan, right? Like back in the day after World War II, it'd be like, hey, you want to get into the 20th century? We'll help you out. We'll give you $1 billion to build a dam. Then you can make electricity. You know what I mean? You'll bring your country in and you'll make $1 zillion and your gross national product will go through the roof, 30%. Everybody will love you and you get to be dictator forever or whatever, right? The only catch was that you could only hire an American company to build the dam. So the great thing is the money leaves America and comes right back within 2 seconds. And the genius is they still owe the money. They still owe the money. And then the fact that their economy is going to, go up by 30% is actually a lie. Yeah, they show them on paper how they're basically going to be able to pay back these loans. So basically after 3 years, they're in this debt. They default on the loan. And then we come back like the mob, like, hey, now we got a problem.
So how do we collect?
The only way to pay back, you got to give us the dam. At which point we control your electricity, possibly your water supply, or you got to let us drill for oil. Or
Who did we do this to?
Or build a military base to protect your country. Dude, it is brilliant. So now the only option this guy's left with is to basically say yes, sell out his people so he can still remain the leader. Or he goes, you know what, F you guys. I'm not doing this stuff. And at that point,
we replace him.
I actually talked to this guy when I did this radio show. He came in. I go, what did we do then? He goes, we sent out like the hitman, like jackals is what they would call them.
And you just replace him with the guy that will be cooperative?
You ever see those little plane crashes they have? He goes, yeah, like those things. He goes, really, is he sabotage?
Those little plane crashes?
Yeah, that they have. We did it to the guy in like Panama. We did it to a guy in Ecuador. It's hilarious. And then now this is the thing. Now, if you can't get to the guy, or if you can't get one of his henchmen around him, do you want to be dictator? We do that. Give him a PlayStation, and they do this stuff, right?
And they knock off the guy.
They knock off the guy. But if the guy won't do it, the last resort is you start a war. And that's when you go out there, these guys, they're going to get us. And we're like, then when we start getting all freaked out about a country we don't even know where it is. Oh, these Ecuadorians, they're going to kill us. And that's like the last resort. Dude, it's an unbelievable book. You got to read it. And what I love about it, like I said, it doesn't, like, it's basically going back like 40, 50 years in history. You know what I mean? And there's been Democrats, Republicans, all that. So
I will read it with a completely open mind.
Yeah, you should have John Perkins coming.
You're listening to Anthony
So I'm sitting there going, I can't go to these stupid-ass resorts and drink these gay drinks that I never drink. An umbrella, huh? On vacation.
Banana daiquiris.
And you know they water them down anyways if they don't spit in them. So I was on some plane or whatever, and they had Johnny Damon on the cover, you know, with his new clean-shaven look. Red Sox fan, I got to read this thing. So in the back they have all these crazy... these vacations, and they got like all the usual stupid whitewater rafting. I'm like, I'm not doing that stuff.
No.
You want to sail on a tall ship?
No.
You know what? I don't. I want one with a motor. So anyways, I'm backstage at PNC, and I started telling, because I remember you went diving with sharks. As you go out there, you're just feeling the beginning of like a 60 minutes, like, you go out, you go look at the sharks. It was brutal. So anyways, I'm sitting here looking through, and they had all these crazy, like, all of a sudden they have this page, all these crazy, like, vacation things you can do, like, you know, fly in a like one of these F-16s and stuff. So they had one here, dive with great white sharks, and I'm terrified of sharks. But I'm looking, you actually go down in that shark cage, which is the only reason why I would ever go into one of those things. So I was talking to about it, right? And he's like, you know, like, I hate going to the zoo and you just see the lion just defeated, laying there, like, for the love of God, can you get me out of this? It's like, Richard Pryor used to have a bit about that. When he went to Africa, like, it was a real lion. It wasn't the one that you saw at the zoo.
Right, yeah.
And when you went there, everything, the grizzly bears, all of them, they just have this...
They hang out. If you could see him at all, usually it's like at the end of his tail, and he's in the brush somewhere, because he's on to the whole scene. It's like, I'm not going to perform for the man.
He's on the bench now. So I actually called these people up. It's actually, it costs, it's like $2,000. And you go there, but my thing is, they're going to guarantee, are they just going to stick me in a shark cage and be like, I see like a flounder.
Yeah.
It's like, we had a bad day, buddy.
Flounder.
Par for the course. Plus, when I called these guys up, I got an answer machine. It just really sounded like someone was going to lose a leg. And I was just like, someone's going to lose a leg. An Anthony bit. Let me run this by
Would you?
There's one, the coast of San Francisco, and then there was one down in Mexico. If you really want to get, let's go, you gringos.
Yeah, you just know they have all the safety equipment.
Yeah.
The bottom of the cage falls out. Cage works like a piñata, gringo. Just fall out.
Sirius XM, the virus. You're listening to You're listening to Opie.
It is true.
On the virus, Sirius XM.
I would actually read that.
Yeah, you want?
Yeah, I would read that.
You know what? I'm not buying this. Go ahead and rip it.
No, I swear to God.
It's really.
I'm a reader.
People
don't know that. I'm a reader. They all love Nike and Puma, though. They got that. All the locals, they got their Nike shirts and their Puma
they stole
sneakers
them from work, making 8 cents an hour.
Yeah, those are the T-shirts that you find under the bed.
He's got a pair of Pumas. There you go.
No, I just find that a little strange. That's all.
You're listening to Anthony